Greetings, Earthlings. My name is Zero Jake, and welcome back to PlanetBase. Our power storage is completely dry, and this is not good. Yeah. So I've just found out now that these wind turbines are not going to help us through the night, even with the massive power storage, because we're not getting enough power to fill them up. Also, not to mention that all the plants are going to die and everything, and it's not going well. We're low on medical supplies, because obviously we are, because it takes ages to create one medical supply and they require bioplastic. Oxygen is out. Oh. Okay, slow down the game, slow down, slow down. Don't go into a no oxygen area. I need you to turn on. Look, I'll turn everything else off so that you can turn on. Because if we lose too many colonists, then I'm afraid that's it. I know structures have oxygen. Deal. Right, I think oxygen generator is kicking back on. Come on. Right, there we go. Power's back on. Oxygen should be flowing throughout the rest of the base right now. Just let the oxygen generator do its thing. Why are you over at the low oxygen area? Why can't you get water? What's wrong with the water? We have plenty of water. What are you talking about? Right, so that was kind of a scare of a bit, possibly. You're sleepy. The beds are available, but it's probably because there's lack of oxygen in there. Okay, we need to make sure that that doesn't happen again, because that's slowed us right down. Right, yeah, I had to turn off like 6 rooms. Right, what are we doing this episode? Well, I want to get our situation with medical supplies sorted, and I want to get manufacturing some goods that we can sell to traders, and then get one of the new things. Oh god. We have a control center, yes. Control center. Yellow alert, please. This means everyone goes inside, but it's not like anyone was outside anyway. Except these two, but they're fine. Right, we need to turn the medical wing back on. Power storage should be good. But it's nearly the end of the day, so it's going to happen again. Turn the plants back on. Don't turn on the manufacturing stuff yet. Turn on the med bay. Well, the science lab. No oxygen. What? Are you kidding? I thought we dealt with this. Is it because the plants are taking up oxygen? I have no clue what the hell's going on. What? Why am I... The oxygen generator has power? Why am I losing oxygen? Is it because I can only do 20 people and there's 19 people that it's not being supplied fast enough? Come on, sandstorm, just end already. Power situation's kind of alright. We're getting positive power. I know, structures have oxygen. Right. Looks like the oxygen is good. Yeah, we need to get another oxygen generator. so that we can turn it on when we need to pump out oxygen as quickly as possible. However, I believe that we have no usable bioplastic, mainly because the bioplastic processes are out. And now it's going into night, and then we're going to start losing power, which is hilarious. Yeah, we're never going to get back on our feet anytime soon. Right, let's turn on the processing plant, because we need those supplies. Well, yeah, half the base is asleep, so it doesn't really matter. Fine for food. Food is fine. We can live for a while without food. Metal is fine because we've got plenty of ore. Yeah, let's shut you up, shall we? How do I do that again? Base management, security controls, no that. Thank you. We're fine for metal, which means we're fine for spares, because spares, they only use... Oh no, they also use bioplastic, which is hilarious. So yeah, I found the manufacturing limits, so I can set how much of stuff I want. I'm just going to decrease that to 15. So when we get to 15 spares, we'll stop producing them, so that we can have a backlog of the base of resources such as metal and bioplastic. Yeah? We're currently not making any bots, so it doesn't matter. Hey, trade ship, what do you want? Well, you can give us bioplastic. And we can give you food. Is that fair trade? Yeah? Okay. Because we're currently a farming base. Right, let's bump up the speed again. Dorm has no oxygen. Lies, it does. You're still offline. We need the lab online. Halfway through the night, our power supplies are just fine. If the sun doesn't want to get in the way, it's probably because we had a massive sandstorm, that the wind just went nuts. Okay, right. So I think everything should be in working order again. Need to get another wind turbine though, and another solar panel. We can do that. We can build a massive one if we want, but no, build another small one. It's only going to cost metal, and we have tons of that. 7 usable. Shall we turn on the factory, or do we have enough supplies? I guess we have enough. Yes, I know where are the medical supplies. That's because the doctors are deciding to sleep in or something. No, that's just the engineer. Okay, well they're allowed. Okay. We have bioplastic in here. Please can someone collect? Right, we just need a constructor to be able to weld this up, and then we're good. And the wind has plummeted. That's fine, I guess. But it's not going to help because it's going to turn night very soon. Right, we've got another wind turbine on our machine. And the wind has stopped, and it's nearly night time, which is hilarious. And I think we have enough ore, so no, I'm going to disable the mine just for now, because it uses up money. No, not money. Power. Power is money. Money is power. I don't know which way around this should be, but I don't really matter. I don't really care. Yeah, it's night time, so people are going to go to sleep. Bioplastic. We're run out of stuff. You're unhappy. Ooh, trading ship. Oh, have. Okay, so they have the patent for the Goliath turbine. We're not getting that right now, sadly. There's a driller bot, there's a constructor bot. Did I lose a bot? Let's see. Base management, where would I find it? Tax, stats, milestone. Well no, the easier way would just be to find the bot that I already have. Oh. Slow down. Yeah, we have a carrier bot. Constructor bot would be nice. How much is that? 160. Okay, well we could sell some ore or some metal. That would mean like 223 metal, 24 metal, but we don't have that. We're not going to be able to afford it. Not safely anyway. So you can go away, trader. Unless you have anything else that I'm interested in, like a gun. I don't need a gun because I could probably create one if I wanted to. All I just need to do is turn on the semiconductor factory and the arms factory. Right. Spares factory is open. Where's the doctor? Where's our medics? Are they both asleep? The point of this is so that both of you aren't asleep. God, you... Right, get to it. We have someone in medbay that needs treating because they've got a broken lip or hip or something. Trauma injuries, okay. I know we're out of spares, we're producing more. We have plenty of bioplastics, so I'm probably going to say, yes, let's build that thing now, which is the oxygen generator. And this is basically a backup, so we're going to turn it off, but when we need like oxygen pumping through the base, we turn it on. See, it's logic. How's the supply storage doing? It's quite full. But we are building spares now. 2 spares per metal and bioplastic. Yeah, let's keep the oxygen generator off. If we turn it on, what's our water going to be like? Completely fine, okay. We've got plants back up to normal. Also, how fast are we generating medicinal herbs? Well, I guess we have a backlog, but they are quite expensive in terms of selling. So let's get another medicinal herb patch. What was I going to do? It was... Because I was thinking of doing something earlier, but I think I've completely forgotten what it was. No. I think we're just trying to get some resources so that we can build the massive power plants, which will be able to supply us for ages, and the massive biodome, which would be very helpful. Place it right here if we can, but probably not because of this rock. Then we should be good. But we now have enough oxygen supply for like 40 people, so we could bring some more colonists in. I'm actually gonna build the rest of the beds, like a few more beds, so that people can actually go to sleep, or like actually half of the entire base can go to sleep. What do you have? Colossal panel patent, so that's 400. Driller, constructor, you've got constructor 160. Is that cheaper? No, it's more expensive. What am I talking about? We could get some coins. Do they count up as storage? No. Okay. We get 7 coins for this medicinal plant, but I think it's more efficient if we just trade goods directly, which is why we want, you know, guns. This is the only time we want to actually build guns, because then we can sell them like an arms dealer. And I have a thinking that we don't have enough workers, because they're not doing things as fast as I'd like. Yeah, let's turn this back on. How's our power situation? Are we still positive? Nice. And it's about to become daytime, so that's completely fine. And now we're losing power. And now we're gaining power because it's daylight. Right. Okay, that's good. How's our bioplastic? Usable 3. Well, we've got another medicinal herb, so it should be easier for the doctors to make things. How much starch do we have? 1 starch, okay. I have a thinking that we don't have enough starch. Just possibly. But we do have some bioplastic. What's it being used for? Is it being used for the spares? How much spares do we have? We have 6 out of 15. Let's put that down to 10. Or in fact 5, since we can build most of these. So that should mean that no more spares should be in production. Yes, okay. So spares should not be in production anymore. That's good. We want semiconductors. So yeah, approve this to build, and then someone should come over here and build a semiconductor. How many do we have as the cap? Let's have 2 as the cap, and let's have 5 guns as the cap. So basically, what should happen if I turn this on as well? People will build semiconductors when we've got all the spares that we want, and then those semiconductors are used to create the weapons. And once we get 5 weapons, we'll build up to 2 semiconductors, and then once that's happened, no more resource drain until we sell the guns. You're still off, that's nice. Well, that's okay. Right, we've got another trader ship. What do you have? Wow, you are just raw materials. Well, I am low on bioplastic. $16 vegetables for 10 starch. Yeah, let's do that. And now our workers are just going to go off and get the supplies, which I don't really prefer, but you know, it's got to happen. How are we doing? Yes, we're producing our first semiconductor. What kind of machine creates a semiconductor like that? I guess it's just for show, I mean. Now, well, okay, so we need to have a look at the milestones, because if I get 2 more, then we can get the next planet. And that might be more fun, because it's no wind, only solars. Actually, no, that's a bad idea, because it's all wind, no, no, not all wind, no wind, all solars, which means the base will be powered off at night unless I have a substantial amount of power collectors. And I guess solar flares happen a lot often, meteors happen a lot often. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. However, on the other planet, which is, I think, I can't remember the name of it, the ice planet, I believe. Yeah, there's a ton of like frost everywhere. and basically who have a snowstorm instead of a sandstorm. Right, how are we doing? Got medical plant there. Good, I believe we're producing our first gun. There we go, people. We have our first set of rifles, which means the next trader that comes along, we can sell for a substantial amount of credits. And if we get enough of these, then we can procure a patent for either the genetic modification crops, which apparently they are not good for you, but I'm like, why? Genetic modification crops are not bad for you. They're exactly the same as regular crops, unless some evil corporation has done something to them. Exactly the same as normal crops, except that they grow faster and use less water and things like that. They're made so that it's more efficient to use. They're not experimental, as some people think. Right, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 12. So we've got 7 people up throughout the entire base. Okay. Wow, someone left the gun mid-manufacturing. That's lazy, completely. And also we've got a ton of starch here that we can turn into bioplastic. Traders, come on, I want this gun, please. I want to see how much it trades for. Yo, trader. Freelance food trader, okay. Well, how much does a... Can't actually get the gun yet. Give me a second. This is the gun just being left there. Can I not sell arms? That's annoying. Someone pick up the arms from there, please. Before the trader flies away. Thanks, guys, yeah, for not getting the gun out of storage. I guess it's because we have nowhere to store it. Well, we can fix that. Arms locker. Let's build an arms locker, put the weapon in there. Oh, it's gone. It's in here. Where? Where's it gone? Right, we're building our second one. Hint guard. Guards fight intruders. Operate security console to detect intruders before they do too much damage. Guards come to the base unarmed. Oh yeah, that's because we built a gun, didn't we? Yes. Right, armory is built. That's nice. We should have some more spares on the way. Yeah, we have spares in production. We have plenty of medical supplies now. Plenty of spares. Everything's golden, as I usually say. We're just building up a storage of guns, and then semiconductors. And then we can probably buy one of those huge massive things so that we can expand our colony and build things quicker, and then expand it and then build quicker, and then... Oh. Yeah, I've just gotten the entire point of the game, you just expand. No end goal, except from completing all the 10 milestones on a planet. Which includes me building a monolith for some reason, and reaching 300 population, which seems absolutely mad. Well, quick question. What does the, what's the starport do? Visitor ships. Is that the only difference, or can I have larger ships come down, or... That would be... Yes. So, if I built this, the starport, then I can sell more of my stuff, and therefore be more likely to get the patent. That's a good idea. So what we can do is we can demolish this landing pad, and then over time we can build the new landing pad, unless it somehow locks itself if I get rid of the regular landing pad. Because technically you can have small ships land here. Yeah, let's start construction. Don't need to get rid of the small landing pad because it'll give us stuff. What do you have? Oh, we can sell the gun now for 80. 80! That's massive. And we can get a carrier bot for 80. No, we don't need a yeah, let's get a carrier bot. Okay, so hang on. So it takes 40. So this is one semiconductor. Plus one metal, plus one bioplastic. So that's 10, 15, 15 plus 40, which is 75, which is lower. Okay, yeah. So it is not. It has a point when building higher ranked stuff, because then it's, you know, it sells for more. Right. So we sell a gun for 80. Which means that if we get 5 guns, that sells for 400. Yeah. Once we have all 5 guns, then no. Yes, 400. So once we get all 5 guns, then what we can do is we can instantly build this massive. We can instantly build the massive solar panel and massive wind farm. Are there others? Are there other techs? There's the farm dome patent. There's driller bot and construction bot stuff. Massive storage plant. Okay. Allows you to grow GM tomatoes. Tomatoes, not tomatoes. Which grow faster. However, some say they are dangerous for your health. Well, I think they are in the same crowd as people say that we never went to the moon. I'm fine if you believe that we never went to the moon, but to be honest, you're wrong. Because the proof is all around us. Right, we have our starport up and running. Well, now we have it up and running, which allows me to turn off visitor. Yeah, so we should now get bigger trade ships here. And if we connect it to here, we should be able to get rid of this, but we still have a ton of starch on the platform because someone is being lazy. Oh, it might be possible because we're backlogged. Yeah. We do have a lot of bioplastic now. Metal took a hit because we built this massive metal structure, but that's fine. Sandstorm. Everyone get the hell in. Excellent, that's fine. Right, so, what have we done this episode? Well, we have built a starport. We have sorted out our power problem by adding one more wind turbine. Our power situation is completely fine from what it was, you know, first minute. We started construction of weapons, which will be useful when we call guards down to the facility so that we can get, you know, someone to defend us in case a massive fleet of alien people come and kill us. And which we can start to get patterns, which will be very useful to expand the base. So next episode, I'll wait until we've finish some more guns, and then we'll see if we can try and attract a trade ship to be able to get one of the wind turbine or solar panel patents. Because once we get all 10 of those, well, all 8 of the techs, then we get a milestone, which is one more step until we can access the next planet. So until then, my name has been Zero Jake. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.